Welcome to According to Star. It's me, Star.
And it's me, Demi.
I really don't have anything going on, so.
No, you had a pretty chill weekend in comparison to most.
It wasn't really chill. I
didn't say you didn't work. I just said it was chill, nigga. Damn.
Not my definition of chill,
Okay.
but yeah.
You weren't ripping and running around town like usual.
No, not necessarily. No, you're right. But I was up from 4:30 a.m. till about, what time I go to bed?
I don't know what time you went to bed.
Close to 2.
Shoot, I was right up with you.
Close to 2.
Lord have mercy. It was a long day yesterday.
None of that. But yeah, I ain't got shit going on. Nothing coming up. I'm just over it.
Oh my
terrible last week, so I don't want to recap that at all. Just want to move forward.
Ooh, okay. Well, with that being said, we might as well just slide on through.
Slide on with the slide on. Yeah, tea time.
The tea is exceptionally good today. Who made this? Very delicious.
All right. Tea this week. Stevie and
Come on, Stevie.
got married. So they're the Jordans. The real Jordans, I think. Not the fake Jordans. That was Jocelyn and Stevie.
I'm still looking for this good old certificate. But you know, when that pop
Public
up,
record. You should probably be able to find it by now. Huh?
I don't care too much. I don't care enough to look for it myself. So when it pops up on the blogs, I'll be okay.
It's Mona's ploy to get people to watch whatever she's about to do.
Yeah, very aware.
So help him get some money. That's your boy. Help him get his money. Got a little spinoff probably coming.
Again.
Meet the Jordans. Was that supposed to be him and Jocelyn's thing?
Or
it's just Jocelyn and Stevie take whatever they took.
Take L.A.? I don't know.
Miami.
No, they were in Cali. Could have swore.
Hollywood.
I think it might have been
Something
Hollywood.
about Hollywood. Oh, yeah, he was trying to write a movie or do something that never worked out. But anyway.
That didn't work.
We don't really care about Faith in them, but the video, though. Song's great. I like the song.
The song
it's cool.
It sounds great. It sounds.
The
I don't
visuals.
want the visuals ever again in my life.
A little raunchy, a little too much, a little dry humping, a little nipple sucking through the bra, little Faith little booty though. I was like, oh girl,
not the little booty.
The little booty,
girl.
I was like, go ahead, girl.
But I was taken back because I just so happened to blink and then looked up and all I seen was ass. So I was taken aback. Not gonna lie. I was like, whoa, wait,
bare
hold
ass.
on. Right.
But yeah, best of luck to them in that fuckery because Lord knows Stevie is just.
He's a whole mess.
He's a whole whore.
But oh shit. But you got them vocals, Stevie. Go ahead.
Yeah, he did. Second verse really did it for me because he be trying to sing on the show and he be on the spot. It doesn't do it for me, but that whole produced and mixed and I'm like, okay, Stevie,
you kind of did something here, sir.
You ain't out here making money to pay your child support. I'm sure he's made enough money to pay.
Girl.
By now.
Girl.
He's just putting it elsewhere.
Girl. We ain't gonna talk about it.
But any hooser.
That's another one.
The next one is something that you wouldn't think that you need to tell people, but clearly the Center for Disease Control is warning sexually active Americans not to reuse their condoms after sex.
Your niggas is nasty.
Niggas is nasty. And that's all we can say about that. Like, what?
Why?
It's a small percentage of people who responded to some surveys stating that they actually reused them, but it's enough to pass out some diseases in some unwanted children. So,
I'm just trying to, y'all really washing condoms off. What are y'all doing?
Where were you guys raised? Like, nowhere ever does it say that this can happen. Like,
doesn't it say you ain't even supposed to get water on condoms?
Correct.
Okay.
Because it starts breaking down whatever it's not supposed to be breaking down. And already your vaginal secretions are going to break down the spermicide or whatever they put on the damn shit to keep you from getting infection. It's breaking it down anyway. So if you're going to use it, take it off, rinse it off.
The fact that just sounds bad.
Are you not busting a nut in this condom is the question. Because if you're...
Oh my God. No, not the flip it inside out.
Oh, God. I don't even want to think about it.
Y'all just nasty. Why is that a thing? I didn't even think that was a thing.
And it's probably niggas.
Please don't let it be us. Come on, don't let it be
You
us.
know the race of this 3%.
First off,
Nasty.
there are some interesting others, so I'm just gonna say that.
Sound like black people shit to me. Let me just reuse this condom.
Come on, flap it out one side.
Ew. Like, how do you even do that? Like, why would you even? How do you even get it opened up after you snatch it off and it starts sticking together?
Can we just talk about how men don't even like to have their own sperm on their hands? So that's why I'm really just at a loss.
Like, how do you clean said condom? It might not be black men. Was that a category 2 earthquake?
My nigga, is your apartment falling apart?
My neighbors are trash, and they can go in the trash section along with some other things.
Wah, wah, wah. Next.
Don't get me started. Anyway. God. What's next?
Demi Lovato. Over the past week, Demi Lovato suffered from a heroin overdose.
She says it wasn't an overdose of heroin.
Well,
however,
I'm about to say the LAPD said otherwise.
Studies report they were prepared for said overdose because they had whatever it is that's supposed to bring you up out of an overdose on deck. So they were prepared for an overdose. And more power to her for being clean for 6 years, but something made her slip back in. But everybody's treating her so delicately.
And what kills me is that, don't get me wrong, I do like Demi Lovato. My issue with this is that y'all need to keep the same energy, because when it comes to black artists or black
athletes
people
or
anybody who is African American in the limelight and they suffer from drug use issues or even like depression, like my thing is, on for real, like, as bad as it sounds, like even dealing with the whole Kanye thing, y'all ready to
that man got lipo because y'all just dirty. That man, he ain't
but y'all don't
no
give
crack,
y'all don't give a fuck about his feelings. Y'all don't.
Nope.
But all y'all want to treat Demi Lovato so delicately. Like I said, I like her, but my thing is keep the same energy. If you gonna basically lynch everybody else that's African American for all their issues, let's keep it 100.
I don't see nobody in no type of outrage. When Whitney was out here, Bobby was out here.
Y'all thought it was all fun and games.
When who else been on crack?
Oh, girl.
Rick James.
Girl. Woo.
Whoever. It was all fun and games.
All fun and games until it's somebody that's not of
nobody said, "Oh
African
my God,
descent.
Don't do that. That's so insensitive."
No, because y'all didn't care.
Yeah, we don't. Well, not that we don't care.
Ooh, I was gonna say, wait a minute.
Get better.
I need Demi to get better because I do like them vocals and I do like her music.
People want to joke about it,
but y'all
need to their own devices to joke about it.
My thing is, I don't.
Nobody else cared when it was black folks.
They never do care when it's black folks, but that's all. That's we can go on and on about police
brutality
and all
denial,
that
so
shit.
Do I really care? Do I really care though? Because she's in denial. She's saying, "Oh, it wasn't a heroin overdose." Girl.
Next.
Should we care? No. All right. So, speaking of Kanye, we talked about Kanye a second ago. So, Kanye can't catch a break.
Not even on this story, she can't be nice.
Everybody, what?
I said, not even on this story, you can't be a little nice.
I'm never nice. So, am I lying? So, his father has stomach cancer, which is very sad. So yeah, he really can't catch a break. Mother passed. They're saying like he's never really grieved his mother. He went right back into work. We all know he didn't grieve his mother. It's clear from how he acts.
We are very aware.
They're saying like he's still suffering from what happened to Kim in Paris. Who gives a shit about that? But more so, we care about his parents. And his father is on the way out the door. So we might be getting a whole lot more craziness from Kanye coming up.
I'm not ready.
Hopefully he checks himself in somewhere and starts dealing with it now. And just prepare yourself for when the day comes. They say he's getting treatment and it seems to be working, but you never know. And he's had enough. This Kanye.
It's
so
lot.
Prayers to his daddy and prayers for him that he doesn't go back into a deep dark place.
I unfortunately don't see that.
And I hope
not
his
happening.
wife is there supporting him and staying clothed on the internet during his time of grief.
First off, when is she ever clothed? Okay, when he was going through his shenanigans, she wasn't clothed. Okay, she had the baby taking pictures since he was incapable to do so.
Oh God, don't even bring that up. That is so trashy. Have your 6-year-old taking naked pictures of you.
Get the right angle, babies.
Oh, terrible. Anyway, next, Demi, what's the next one?
Next, I'm so glad I actually got a nice one to say this time. I usually come in with the bad news. So it seems to, be in the works that we have a new African-American Disney princess coming through. It has been confirmed that Disney is in the process of creating a movie called Sade. We will be meeting a warrior African princess who is fighting off evil with her magical powers. And I want to see how this develops because I'm quite curious how this is going to play out.
Hopefully we get more brown girls. We got Princess Tiana that's in Pocahontas. And who else? Let's consider brown.
I mean, if we want to say, like, live action Shuri.
I was thinking Shuri, but she would be a part of a different... I don't think Disney's not in correlation with...
Yes, it is.
Marvel, are they?
Disney owns
Then
Marvel.
why the fuck didn't they do Shuri?
Well, I feel like that's what this kind of is.
But
If you
it's
think about
Sade.
it, it's Sade. We got Sade instead of Shuri.
That's what I thought of when I read it too, Shuri. But I'm like, whatever.
I mean, they obviously don't want to combine the two, but
we're here for it.
I'm
Make
still
sure
getting.
you do it right, cause Lord knows.
Yeah, because y'all kind of copped out on the. You guys copped out on that good old Princess and the Frog. I mean, she was hardworking, yes, but damn. She had to go through some struggles for no goddamn reason. All because the niggas.
I mean, all the princesses went through some type of struggle. Hers was a different type of struggle.
Girl, hers was a. I'm independent. I'm working hard. I'm trying to help you out. Oh, boom! I'm a frog. Ain't this some shit?
Well,
I mean, obviously, but they were breaking down the whole strong, independent black woman stereotype in that movie. But that's a whole nother situation. But I'm here to see what they're going to do with this.
yeah, I wasn't a fan of Princess and Frog.
See, I just love Tiana because we finally got a black one.
Yeah, everybody liked her because it was black, but I wasn't a huge fan of it. I just wasn't. My little niece was like obsessed. And thank goodness, she was around. She was about 2 years old when they got the first little black princess. So that's good for her. She loved her, but I wasn't a huge fan. I've probably seen the movie one time.
I think I've seen it like twice.
Yeah, no.
But
awesome, though. So, Disney Princess Sade, I'm here for it. Tiana, Sade, I mean...
You better do it right.
Can't get no blacker than that.
You was right. You was right. That's not very African descent. But anyways, you know what? Whatever.
Oh, real quick, because I didn't put this on the list, but... So, can we talk about Blue Ivy and how she was a whole mood and how we got to see Sir and Rumi?
Right? We did get to see Sir Rumi. I was like, oh, she let them come out.
Yes.
She had to make sure that y'all niggas knew.
She had to make sure they looked like somebody before they came around.
Right. They thick.
They are. And they're not even one yet, huh?
Nope.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Some
They
healthy
thick.
babes.
They thick.
And I think she keeps them vegan. Yeah.
I assume so if she is.
Because I heard that,
for the most
Blue
part.
Ivy, like, she never's gotten to eat, like, snacks and stuff like that. Like, they keep her all, like, well, I don't know if it's changed, but when she was younger, she only ate, like, fruits and stuff for, like, snacks. She didn't eat, like, the normal junk that people eat as snacks.
Right.
But anyway, they are the cutest little things. The girl looks definitely like Beyonce as a child, which so did Blue Ivy at that age. So it's like a spitting image. That little boy, I can see both of them in him. Although you barely see his face, but his little sandy color hair.
I know.
Oh my God. I loved it. And then Blue with her little mocktail in the pool. She was like, I am living my best life. You bitches are basic.
Womp, womp, and womp.
Meditating and all. I was like, she is a whole mood. Not my mood last week, but I wish I was in that mood. But,
It's the mood of zero fucks given. And
zero fucks.
I don't give a fuck what you got going on.
And I'm transitioning into that real fast.
Ooh.
But anyway. All right, so let's go into Black Foolishness. All right, let's get into Black Foolishness. So, the Drake in My Feelings challenge is getting people
about to put y'all in the hospital.
# in the hospital. So, some Florida man decided that it was a great, splendiferous idea to, well, as they all do, think that they should go in the street and leave their cars going and do the Kiki challenge. This guy got his ass tore off by a vehicle.
That's why y'all niggas should be wearing slides all the time.
And yeah, slides and socks is not where it's at. When shit pop off,
You can't catch no grip.
you can't get no, you ain't got no traction.
Ain't no traction.
So
I shouldn't be laughing, but that's
it was
just
so rough
terrible.
for me to watch, but I'm gonna play it for you guys because when I say
You gonna hear his head get
you
cracked by
gonna
this car.
here, and then the still shot though, he just said the still shot I'm looking at, guys. Oh my god. It's not funny, but
It's not funny, but y'all niggas know damn well you shouldn't be doing the shit in the middle of the street. Pull over into a parking lot. Something. Good gosh. But no, y'all just feel like y'all gotta be extra. Well, this nigga was extra hit in the head by a damn car.
here we go, guys.
You love me.
I can't watch.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
The kid in the back laughing.
That kid takes me out every time. AKA, he knew it was a bad idea.
Oh God.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, I don't. Oh, again. Oh God. Pause it. I don't want to see it no more.
You act like you're not in control of the laptop.
I forget. It automatically played again, and I didn't want to see it.
No, it's
But the
still
second
it tracks back
they're
in that
looping
same
it,
video. Yeah.
They loop it back to the part where he gets hit, huh? They
Yes.
are dirty for that. My God, he got hit hard. Did that person not see? What was that person doing? Did not see him?
Probably texting.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
doing shit you ain't supposed to
And
do
as
behind the
soon as
wheel.
he turned around, oh God.
He tried to break out. He tried to run, but them slides said, nah, bruh.
Your toes can't grip.
Your toes can't grip.
Man,
Your ankles is out here free.
It is not that serious. Now you done gone viral, but it's for reasons that you're injured.
It's usually for those reasons, but I'm going to need y'all to stop it.
Now, was that a hit or run?
He probably ain't going to say nothing.
He was in the wrong. He would get cited or whatever. Because, nigga, why are you in the streets? Go
doing
to
the goddamn
parking
dance.
lot.
It's not like you was walking across the street. No, you were dancing in the middle of the street, nigga.
And he ain't the only person who's got injured. There's
Oh,
been
no, I
several
remember
people
they
who
were
got hit
talking-
by a car. Somebody's car they let the car roll out. Both of them motherfuckers gonna hop out the car. You both can't hop out the car.
Y'all need to go back to the early 2000s when we was ghost riding the whip and get some
Girl, let
some
me
knowledge
tell
from
you
that. I'm just saying. It's
me
the
tell
same
you.
thing. It is the same thing.
How Derek thought his ass was West Coasting when he came out here
No.
for his orientation and then ghost ride the whip when his cousin was living here and came back with his whole knee skint off. I said, what the hell? What happened? You still think he got rocks in the scab wound? Like, nigga, what?
Come on, it healed over the rock.
Right. I'm like, what? Ghost ride the whip
Mm-mm.
and your whole knee's off.
Come on, man.
That's not
the
cool.
Bay has some people messed up.
Yeah, definitely. I would never. That's just too dangerous for my liking. Okay, so next, Monique. What is Monique? What's her last name?
I don't know her last name. I just know her by Monique.
Well, Monique, the comedian extraordinaire, seasoned comedian is what she calls herself, self-proclaimed.
I love how you do that in real quick there.
Is siding with Roseanne Barr. She is her sister in comedy. She's her universal sister. And what she won't do is throw her away for a mistake. Now, her reasoning is for back when the Parkers, the Monique show was out, which, Lord, it was very hard for me to remember what was even happening on the Monique show. It was like a late night show, right?
Girl, I
BET?
was trying to figure out what the Monique show was.
It was like a late night show on BET,
I had went
girl.
back to what's it called, the Parkers. That's what I thought it was until you just
Nah,
correct
she
me
had a
all
little
over
late
again.
night show, and I guess they were saying it was too black or whatever, and Roseanne came to her defense and was warning her that if she had a voice or if she spoke out, they were going to blackball her and they were going to say she was difficult to work with and blah, blah, blase, blah. You know what? All that gets canceled out when you start making racist comments. I'm sorry. Thanks for helping me at that time, but now I see you feel a different type of way. You support Trump. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. Y'all support him. You support him in all of his glory. Racist, bigot, misogynistic, anti-Semitic, all of that. You support all of that. I don't give a fuck. Anybody that votes for him, you are him to me.
You are a part of the problem.
All of that gets canceled. All the nice things you said to me back in 1999 gets canceled out when your ass start calling people monkeys. And then you claim that you didn't know.
We'll get to that in
but that's later on.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that.
But yeah, Monique, no, she ain't nobody's sister. You ain't her sister. At the end of the day, she don't give a fuck about you and your well-being and anyone like you at the end of the day. So let's just move forward from that and just stop digging yourself in a bigger grave than you're already in. All right, so apparently it's hard out here for a pimp.
You know it's hard
because a corrections officer was arrested for having sex with an inmate in a special needs facility.
Now that's just weird.
Now, come on now. It ain't that hard out here.
It's really not. But
niggas is doing anything and anybody.
Come on, Tinder.
All around town. So
there's called some Tinder dates. Not all of them are real dates.
He must have been fine. I wish I could see a picture of him.
Oh no.
But he got to be for you to be messing with a special needs person. But
girl, not all of them.
What's her name? Where's she at?
You know, a little dose of low self-esteem.
So
I ain't had no dick in a while, and who the hell you gonna tell, nigga? You ain't gonna get no coochie in a minute, so you better let me pop it on you for the one time.
Let me pop it on you for the one time. Oh God. So Janelle Sands, she's 26. She worked at DeBerry Special Needs Facility in Nashville,
That's just weird.
She had sex with an inmate on 2 occasions, in March and in April. Let me see.
I wonder if only reason they found out is because she did it with 2 different people.
Let me see. So a statement was released. No, same person.
Twice. It was the same person. Okay.
So statement was released. They said not only does this type of behavior violate the code of conduct, this behavior is criminal and strictly prohibited by state and federal law. The safe and secure operation of prisons is key to the department. Oh, shut up. Y'all don't care about nobody's safety. But she looked rough anyway. Like, what in the world?
What?
Maybe she wasn't. Maybe it is hard out here for her. She's held on bail for $300 to $500, but it's never that hard out here to get anybody.
You ain't never lied. But confidence.
Even if you got to pay somebody for it, I'd rather you do that than have sex with a special needs individual. Like that's just a little bit too much.
I don't know that struggle. Don't want to know that struggle.
Over here looking crazy.
Right.
Oh God. All right. Let's get into Mayo Madness. So back to Roseanne a little bit.
Not the little laugh.
So
the little laugh is just
Roseanne had a little outburst this past week in regards to, actually this was like last weekend, in regards to the whole Valerie Jarrett thing. So we're gonna play a little snippety snip of her and her shit.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Okay. Oh,
It's a bunch of gibberish at
I've
first.
been 3 outfits.
Well, here's the problem. Like, imagine.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
She's a little disheveled. She's smoking a cigarette.
Like, whatever, right?
What?
So, hear me out. They say tonight the president's going to give us.
I feel like she turned on the antics as soon as they turned that camera on.
Fucking the president.
I don't think she knew they were like, because he's in the background saying something. He sounds like production.
Right? Imagine in his statement, he stated his job. There were jump cuts, multiple outfits, different.
I'm trying to talk about Iran. I'm trying to talk about Valerie Jarrett wrote the Iran
I know,
deal.
but you've told me this 3 different times. Do you know that
That's what my tweet was about.
I know, you've explained this literally 3 different times.
I thought the bitch was white. God damn it! I thought the bitch was white. Fuck.
Okay, now smoke that cigarette, child. So that's how she's feeling about it. So I guess he was trying to talk about some presidents with a prostitute and paying for sex and a hooker, and she's like, I don't want to talk about that shit. I want to talk about how I thought the bitch was white.
She want to talk about how she trying to fix. She's still on damage control for her.
It's nothing you can do.
There isn't nothing she can do. But
I mean, you may have thought she was white, but still,
no,
she's
you didn't,
black.
because you called her an 8. So that's a fucking lie.
Well, she do kind of look.
Looky here.
I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying,
I'm not defending her, but the lady do look
but there's been other stuff too.
and she do look white.
But there's been other stuff too.
Yeah, there's been other things as
so
well.
So that's why, with that on top of it, you knew what you was doing. You should have knew what the consequences was gonna be. So I don't feel sorry for you. You can lose your mind.
I don't feel sorry. I mean,
no,
she could have very well thought she was white, but still, she ain't. So now you're totally wrong.
Not even that. She does have some African American features. Like, you can look at her and see that she has some very strong features that are not of
the nose.
The nose is very defined as, we got that black nose, not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. But that one right there, that was the one feature I'm like, okay, yeah.
That's about it.
But either way it goes.
She black. You was wrong. You're
and
done.
You still ain't got no money. So, right.
Huh. So, Ambi Bambi.
Come on, Amber Rose.
Why my laptop being stupid?
Oh, no.
Girl.
Not today.
It's not being nice to me. Where the hell it go? Oh, okay. Sorry, guys.
I was about to say my
so
link is
Amber
not
was
working.
on, I forget what show she was on. It'll tell me in a second. But
somebody podcast.
She was on somebody's little podcast or whatever. And she allegedly was, they were talking about, I don't even know. I heard the soundbite. And I don't even know how she got on this. So it was weird for me. So Amber Rose went on Heidi Montag. Oh, those two. Heidi Montag in Spencer Pratt's podcast. I think it's called Make Spidey a Thing Again or some shit like that. Something like that. Yeah, that's what their podcast is called. Make Spidey Famous Again. Something like that. But they went on their podcast and they discussed what led her to divorce from Wiz and her split with Kanye and feeling like she and Taylor Swift are twins. She also joked that she thought that Gwyneth Paltrow may be low-key the Becky with the good hair that Beyonce was singing about. So here's what she said. She said, I definitely think Gwyneth Paltrow is like Becky with the good hair. I really feel like she's the one that was fucking Jay-Z, right? They were like friends, and now you don't see Gwyneth Paltrow with Beyonce anymore. And it just seems like she was the one that was fucking Jay-Z, and now Gwyneth lost her husband, but like Beyonce's still with Jay. Girl, you sounded dumb from the jump saying that. Like, no.
Like, I don't know why y'all be giving this girl all the room, because y'all know she gonna say some stuff off the wall just to make y'all mad, for her to show that she can do anything or say anything to make y'all mad, and y'all took the bait.
She said, bruh, we were just joking on a podcast. Stop with the clickbait. I have no information about anyone's personal life. Fuck out of here. Okay, well, you'll be in the next song. Anyway.
And you wonder why you can't get no further than where you want to be. That's it. Anybody that messes with Beyonce just knows it's always consequences.
We gotta put Gwyneth in it. Leave her alone.
Gwyneth is, let her
minding
be.
her business over there.
She probably like, God damn it, here come the bees.
With her child named Apple. Now you don't send the bees to Gwyneth
for
Instagram for nothing.
For nothing.
They are relentless.
Man.
They don't get no sleep. They don't care.
The
bees
beehive
all
said,
up in your
excuse
shit.
me?
Bzz, bzz, what?
Y'all hear that?
Bzz, bzz.
Come on, notifications.
Bzz, bzz, bzz. Oh my god. All right, so that's enough of Mayo Madness. Because yes, Amber Rose is Mayo, whether you want to think she is or not. Anywho,
Never mind.
no.
Okay. Nope.
All right,
That's
so Black Excellence.
Yes. Come on, Brandy.
So my birthday twin.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so Brandy's discography has been streamed 1.5 billion times on all digital platforms, making her the only artist from the 90s era to achieve this. Congratulations, Brandy.
Yes, who would have thought it would be her? Out of all the 90s folks
She's
that we
got
love
some
so
hits. She's got some hits. Like, we can't deny that. And The Boy Is Mine is still classic. You know, you got to show your girls.
And ain't nobody got a voice like her. Even Drake has said it. Who else has said it?
A lot of people, nobody.
Pharrell
a
has
lot of
said
people
it.
will tell you that
Like,
nobody
she might not
is
be
matched.
out here like that, but nobody has a voice like her. Like, her voice is amazing.
It's amazing.
it's different.
It's unique.
Yeah, very unique.
And everybody's starting to sound the same. You be think shit. Designer
exactly.
and Future is a good example of that shit, but you know.
Oh, God. Let me sip my drink on that.
Again, where's the lie? But
Girl, All right. So congrats, Brandy. And then my other black excellence was just the Phoenix black community of entrepreneurs. I was just telling somebody, like, there's no reason for me to purchase anything like basic ass shit from any mainstream store, because there are so many black entrepreneurs here. We have people here that make toilet paper, freaking laundry detergent. They make their own oats and shit. They make their own, grind their own, do their own coffee thing. Like, it's so many places. Now, what I need now is more brick and mortar black owned businesses. And then that would be great. So we have this thing like the Buy Black Marketplace. It's like the first Saturday of every month, and like just all the wonderful black people with all their wonderful things. I haven't made it yet, but I heard great things. And then they do this thing called a cash mob, where like cash mob, where when a new black business opens up, like a gang of black people just go in there and just support it, like
That's
go
dope.
spend money. It was actually one yesterday. A new like soul food restaurant opened up, so they did it yesterday. I'm gonna try to start going to more of those things. I think that's cool. Like, I've never been in a place where there's so many black people that have their own shit going on, like your own toilet paper,
Girl, I was about to say,
your
where
own
that at?
laundry detergent.
Where's that at?
Like, you gotta go to that marketplace.
I'm gonna have to
To
find
get
it.
it.
I'm gonna have to.
Or if I can get some links, I actually can hit up someone to get some information.
That'd be great, because a
Yeah.
collective link of where I can click, and go.
Well, I don't think you can buy it, but I'm gonna get the information, and I may just put it in the link for the podcast, this actual podcast, so that other people can find it as well,
Yes, we might.
or at least their Instagram page or something. I'm gonna get something.
We're gonna
okay?
get something together, because
Something.
it's good for the community.
It was awesome, and shout out to them. All right, let's get into the main topic. All right, let's hit this main topic real quick, because Demi gotta go to work but not go to work, but maybe go to work but not be working.
Look at here.
she gotta go.
I'm gonna just be in the building.
All right, so this week's main topic is the characteristics of a fuckboy.
Come on. Created by women.
I think that fuckboys were low-key created by women, but we'll get into that. And I kind of was all over the place with my bullet points, so don't kind of go in any ascending order,
Okay, because girl.
because I might jump to something
Okay.
that might relate to something else I just said, just so it's a good segue into the next one. Who knows? But so you can start if you want.
So the first characteristic we have here is selfish. Everything they do is for the benefit of themselves, lack of consideration of your feelings. And that is 100% true.
Because
Because-
everything they doing, they being nice, they sending them sweet little text messages. It's because they're trying to that's the means to an end.
It is a means to an end. You are a means to whatever goal they're trying to accomplish.
I'm just being this individual right now because I needs to get something from you.
You got what I need.
Whether it's shelter, it ain't always vagina.
It really
could
ain't.
be
Shelter,
food, money,
vagina,
transportation.
What else?
That's
I think we
about
covered all of
everything.
it.
Yeah.
I think we covered all of it
It
there.
ain't always about the cooch, okay?
Nah, that means to an end. They just be beating down the cooch to get up to the other stuff.
Could be homeless.
Whew.
But yeah, so selfish for sure. We'll go deeper into selfish probably down the line, I think.
I'm sure we will.
So another characteristic is sometimes they go into the situationship stating that they don't want a relationship. However, they do or expect relationship benefits, and most of the times their actions don't align with their words, and vice versa. So the actions don't align with their words, and their words don't align with their actions. It's all a bunch of just a clusterfuck of shit. It's like, you're telling me you don't want a relationship, however, you keep taking me out on dates, which is like getting us closer to each other. We're spending a lot of time together, which is getting us closer to each other. Somebody's gonna catch feelings. Like, this is apparent. So if you know you don't want no goddamn relationship, don't do things that could be misconstrued as like you're into me like that you want to go further. Like, just don't take her out at all. Like, we'll get down to that at the end of the line too, but stop doing shit that don't make no sense.
I mean,
It's
no,
fuckboy
it
qualities.
makes sense. It's a means to an end, like we just discussed. A means to an end.
But you can't say I don't want a relationship, but you keep taking her out on dates even after you've gotten the vagina. because your means to the end was you being nice so that you can get vagina, shelter, whatever you was trying to get, but you're getting those things, but yet you're still continuing to.
But you can't keep those things if you don't
I was
continue
just
to do those
told
things.
somebody told me that when they talk to a girl, they have a limit of how many times they're gonna take her out. If he takes her out 2 times and he ain't hit it, it's cut off.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's hoping humanity.
Is that fuckboy?
I was hoping
That
humanity.
fuckboy type? He said because he don't want to feel like he's being used, because bitches these days, they just want to go out and eat on somebody else's dime.
I can't with the
So
engineer.
he said
That had Bob real quick.
he ain't trying to be used. So 2 times, if he don't hit, this is rap. Bye. Done. Finito.
That's fine.
That's
Bye,
kind of
nigga.
fuckboyish, I guess. Well, I guess not. No, because you don't string her along to think that it's gonna be anything. You pretty much let her know right then and there, like, oh, he took me out twice and then I don't hear from him no more. It's probably because I didn't give him no vagina. That shit all click. But anyway,
Everybody ain't got common sense.
you right. Also, they're very inconsistent with communication. So you might be talking to this person like for 2 weeks straight. Y'all just talking. Then like he just disappears and just. You're like, what the fuck? You'll text him, he don't respond, or y'all be having a conversation, then mid-conversation he just stops responding, then you don't hear from him for a couple of days.
That's
Then
fine.
he'll,
You
like,
ain't gonna hear from me either, nigga.
Right, then he'll like pop in, like, hey, stranger. Nigga,
So what's up, big
let
head?
me screenshot this last message where we were having a whole ass conversation and you stopped responding to me 2 weeks ago.
Girl, then that's
So,
when you have to
hey,
look back.
stranger,
The
my
hey stranger,
motherfucking ass.
the hey stranger comes after they done seen a picture, then seen your Snapchat, or seen you done glowed up on Facebook. It's always something. There's
Or their other options are not biting at their crap, so they like, oh, let me just try her real quick.
there's always a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a reason for the season. Like, why are you coming back? Hold on, let me check. What I done posted.
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Everybody has their phones in their hands all the fucking time. So if you're talking to somebody and y'all are like into each other like that, or at least y'all think y'all into each other like that, and y'all constantly talking at one point and then it just stops happening and then he starts being very inconsistent, that is a sign that he is bullshitting. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
And that segues into this person only hit you up on the late night a majority of the time.
With the
It's
W-Y.
never, can we eat breakfast? Can we do brunch? Can we go walk at the park? Can we go to the movies in the daytime? It's always at ungodly hours of the night.
That's when you're supposed to know. Like, at the end of the day, like, you keep getting messages. Okay, first off, everybody has a pattern. You're gonna look at the pattern. You're gonna see the pattern. Every time this man
If
hits
you're
me,
smart, pay attention. Some females don't even fucking pay attention to the pattern. Like, bruh.
I'm sorry, we're all creatures of habit,
only
and we
see
gonna
'em at
fall into a
night.
pattern. We gonna fall into a pattern for a reason.
You only see them at night.
Right.
Why is that? Fuck boy. Okay? And let's see. So goes MIA when you guys have plans.
I hate that shit.
So you got plans. Yeah, you had that with that one guy when he came here. Y'all had been talking, and he came here, and it's like, bro, where you at? And I was like, do he got another bitch somewhere? Because that don't make no sense how y'all was always in contact when his ass wasn't here. Did he get here? And it's like, you ghost. We had plans to go do something, but you're ghost.
We have plans to go do things, go
Fuck you, boy.
places, and you know what? We ain't gonna talk about that.
Fuck boy.
Girl,
Don't ever talk to him again.
who was this nigga again?
Good. Thank
Okay.
you. That's what I wanted to hear. Always has an excuse as to why they don't follow through with something. So, yeah. If they always got, oh, this came up, oh, my mama this, oh, my this,
Ooh,
my
my
that,
favorite
my
one.
this, my that.
My favorite one was supposed to go on a date with this guy, and he was like, I knew it. As soon as there was no set time when we were supposed to be going, and I was like, okay, gonna wait till 9 o'clock and see what happens, because most restaurants close around that time, like, you know, start closing. And then I get hit up at 10. Oh, I was asleep. Nigga, boo.
That's their fucking favorite thing for everything. I was asleep.
And bet, guess who didn't text back after he was asleep? You gonna just stay forever asleep in my phone.
Yeah. Eternal sleep for you.
Eternal sleep.
Have a good day. So let's see here. Got the engineer cracking up.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. So where we at here?
We're instead of fixing an issue, they try to act like it never happened.
Oh, the master manipulators. Like, you cuss they motherfucking ass out from east to west, and they just gonna act like ain't nothing happen the next day. Just hitting you up like, oh, okay, like nothing. Nigga, we just had a whole fucking World War III.
Come on, hey, beautiful.
The other
Nigga,
day.
what?
Hey, beautiful.
I'm still mad at you.
I'm gonna need for you to put yourself on ice for a few days and not be coming at me. Like,
Oh,
seriously.
girl. Few days, few weeks, few
Because
months.
which gets into, I'm gonna go ahead and it's at the bottom of my list, but with that whole thing, like, instead of fixing the issue, they try to act like nothing happened. It's because they automatically don't expect any consequences for their actions. Anybody who's remorseful and expect that there will be a consequence is not going to act like ain't shit happened the day before.
You absolutely correct.
So I can cross that off the bottom of the list. That was at the bottom, but that definitely goes hand in hand. Like, y'all try to act like ain't shit happened because you know there's no consequence, and that's a woman's fault, because you should let them know I am not the fucking one
Accountability.
or the motherfucking two. Don't try
And don't try it with the 3 and the 4.
Exactly. Or you're gonna get a 2-piece and a biscuit.
Oh, shit. See, I'm going to just leave you where I found you, goddamn. I'm not even about to give you the 2-piece. But that goes along with, like, what you said. They never apologized for wrongdoing. Brings up the fact that he said he didn't want a relationship.
I had talked to someone and we were having a conversation about a meme that was floating around, like, is the man at fault if the woman starts catching feelings if he told her that he didn't want a relationship? And it was very vague. So I'm having the conversation and I'm like, but what is he doing? Like, let's look at the inside. Let's not just look at the meme for what it says.
Right.
Y'all making it seem like she just being crazy and she just falling in love on her motherfucking own. He's doing something to make this girl fall in love with him, where, yeah, it don't matter if you say you don't want a relationship, but if you're acting as though, like we said in the beginning, you want to be, you're taking me out. Like, my hair plug, he always be like, I tell these women I don't want no relationship and this and that, and then you're whining and dining on my Ruth's Chris. You're picking them up in a Porsche. You buying gifts. You giving bundles. You doing all of these things.
Look, he needs
You're
somebody to
letting
get
them stay
bundles
the night at
to.
your house. You're letting them take cute little ussies with you and post little collages on their Instagram. When, nigga, if you got 50 bitches running around here, nobody should be comfortable enough to think they can post selfies of you and them on if you got 50 bitches running around.
That's what you slipping at.
You're slipping by
Slipping, pimping, yo, pimping.
I'm the boss because I'm telling them I want a relationship, but you're not stopping them from doing the things that are relationship like. So if you feel like she's becoming, I miss you, boo. Like, I talked to someone else who said, when I talk to girls, I know I'm not trying to get no relationship. So when they start with that I miss you shit, I don't respond. I stop responding because I'm not trying to go there. That person's self-aware. They know they ain't shit right now. So they know. She talking about she missed me. I ain't nobody worth missing right now. So let me go ahead and cut you off. Whereas you got Mr. I ain't gonna say his name, my friend over
Please
here,
don't.
my hair plug over here, who I miss you back, telling bitches he love them, but you
Okay, that's where he's crossing the
telling
line.
these bitches you don't want to be in a relationship, but you love them.
That's where he crossed
So
the
is she
line.
crazy for thinking that it's more than? But that's. Let me go back to the point.
That's the crossing the line.
They never apologize for wrongdoing, but they bring up, because they always want to have that to fall back on when you start being crazy. Oh, I told you I ain't want no relationship from the jump. But you're doing things that are resemblant of a relationship, and when I'm getting to a point where I miss you, I love you, I want to see you all the time, you should pick up on these cues and clues that I am wanting something more than what you said in the beginning.
But
maybe you should
have to
revisit
remember
that.
But you have to remember, most fuckboys are narcissistic, so it's
That's
feeding
true.
into their ego.
True.
So no, why would I stop you from feeding into my ego? You have to remember that.
I thought this person that was telling me that they stopped the girls once they stopped talking to the girls once they be like, I miss you and all that other stuff, that he's pretty narcissistic, but he might be a mixture. We'll talk about it. But where are we at now?
We
Expects you to be monogamously dealing with him, or he flips, but he can do as he pleases. So I don't know if you saw that video with that OMG Ashley girl, the promoter girl that's here with that one black guy, that she had came out on her Instagram saying that was her boo or whatever, and then like a couple weeks later they had posted what I think is a staged video of him allegedly telling her, they were like sitting, looked like at Tempe Town Lake or something, and they were like sitting there and they're like supposedly having a conversation, but if you're recording it, I feel like it was pre-planned, but that's neither here nor there. They're having a conversation where it's like him telling her, like, I told you I won't try to get in a relationship, I ain't shit. But she's like, you know, you told me you like me and you're into me and all this other stuff, and he's pretty much sitting there being an ain't shit nigga, like telling her, ain't no nigga doing what he's doing. Like, that was, I know that was set up.
Girl.
Like, y'all may have had a conversation of that nature, but then y'all played it out really big for YouTube because it did end up going viral.
Of course it did. And I like Ash.
So it's like
I've actually met her a couple times.
I met her at Bobby Q's.
Yeah, she's a nice girl, but
that's what people were saying. People were like, I don't know about this. And I was in the comments, they were like, I don't know about this because she's a pretty smart girl and she can think for herself, so I don't think that she would be sitting here going through that. So a lot of people question the authenticity of the video just because they know her personally.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I know bitches is dumb, but
nah, she's very self-aware of things. That's the funny part.
Doing this to me in front of everybody, and the video was just hard to watch because he's
I didn't watch
like,
it.
I don't even like doing this. I don't even like doing this vlog shit. But you're doing it. Like, why are you even saying that? It was just weird. It was weird. But either way, so a fuckboy will expect you to only be, because in the video he was like, she was like, how would you feel if I was out here, you know, messing with niggas? And she was like, first of all, I don't even know she should be saying niggas.
She's black.
But anyway.
She's mixed.
Oh, I hope so.
No, she is.
She better be.
She is.
I'm tired of these non-niggas saying nigga. But
No,
anyway,
no, she really is.
Okay. But anyway, so she's like, what did she say? So you expect me to just be dealing with you and you can just deal with whatever? He's like, yeah, but she's like, okay, what if I did it? He's like, then you done. That's it. We're done.
Duh.
But you don't want a relationship. So she's supposed to sit here and just be giving you vagina and not tossing it around to everybody because you feel like she can't do that?
This is how all men think. I can cheat on you, but you can't cheat on me.
They got the game all the way fucked up because nowadays, let me tell you, women are out here in these streets and y'all want to think that they know. Let me say this. Women are smart. Okay? Y'all know they smart already, but like in sense, ooh, I said his name.
Gosh dang it!
You have to blurb that out. But anyway,
mark that minute.
In that guy's sense, it's like at 46 minutes and some change or something. But anyway, so in that guy's sense, he is dealing with, for a fact I know, because one of the girls, I think I told you, she worked with me, and then he was messing with her friend and whatever. So I know how that rolls because I know the girl that I know. I know how they roll. They do some strange things to get what they want. So he want to think, oh, you know, she all in love with me, she this, she that. But when them two fell out, the one girl snitched and was like, she's fucking all these other niggas. Like, you ain't the only nigga she fucking with. Which I know already. But he's sitting there telling my ex, oh yeah, she this and that. And he getting all his feelings when the other girl is telling him this is what she's doing. Giving specifics as to STIs that she's contracted. Like, they were best friends. They know each other's dirt. I said, now, I'm not saying that everything she's saying is 100% true, but she ain't gonna, the stuff that she's saying doesn't sound like it's not
too far off from the person's character?
Just based on what I know, vaguely. So, like, these women know how to play. Like, y'all think it's all cute because y'all flash your cars, you flash your money, you flashing your Margiela shoes, your Giuseppe shoes, and all this other shit. But these bitches is looking and they're like, okay, all right. So let me talk to him. He gonna do this and that. Let me act like I'm so in love with him. He's gonna keep doing these things.
Just like there's a fuck boy, there's a fuck girl.
And they are attracted to you fuck boys. Because you're easy to fuck over because you
because you think that you're running game.
ego.
In reality, you're the one getting played.
Exactly. And I say all the time, like, you gotta be careful. I say, y'all want to think that these bitches is falling in love with y'all. No, they fall in love with what you can do for them. So they want to make it seem like they're all about you and you're the only one while you out here dogging them out. And they're pretty sure they know you're dogging them out and they're dogging you out as well, but yet they're still getting dinners.
Bet you I'm still being taken care
clothes,
of, huh?
Shoes, bags, hair, time when they want it. All those things. Y'all need to get smarter because these bitches ain't playing with y'all. They are real savage mode. They don't care. Now, next point.
Yeah.
Dates women and their life is in shambles.
Oh, that shit is so annoying. Like,
Baby mama drama, job is non-existent, homeless, which has come back to
come on,
means to an end.
my favorite. Whose podcast I was listening to? I think it was either. I think it was A Horrible Decision when they had what is that nigga's name? I forget his name. But they had somebody on there, and it was like, you consider yourself a hobosexual. Hobo, as in this nigga was using them for placement.
Oh, okay, hobosexual.
Hobosexual.
That's so funny.
Yes, bitch. I was rolling. I said, hobosexual?
I just started listening again. There was a bit much for me the first time I was listening to him. I'm like, oh my God. Like,
I find them to be very...
I don't condone thotting. Like, I don't. That's probably what's so hard about me listening to them, because I consider myself a good woman in that sense, and I don't... Everybody has a phase. Once you get to a certain age, you can't be doing that. And that's probably what bothers me about listening to them. Yeah, it's funny, but it's just something that doesn't really align with my spirit. So I'm just like at a distance with it, you know?
Yeah. I listen to it more so because there's like things, obviously.
I mean, they keeping it real.
Certain topics, and I just be like, shit, I know exactly what that conversation is about. I mean, I don't live that life, but I know.
They live a life, child.
Hey, look, somebody paying some nigga rent, okay? They out here paying rent. You know, that's a whole nother conversation. But anyways.
You ain't really got a thought to get your rent paid, though. That's the thing. But anyway, that's a whole nother talk show. But anyway. Yeah. So... Yes.
The next one.
Hobosexuals.
Hobosexuals are out here. Be very aware. Ask that nigga where he stay before he try to come over in your house. I'm just saying, if he ain't got
chill, squatting at your place.
For real. Jesus.
Okay. They don't state they want a relationship. Does all relationship things, but won't commit for the sake of having that as backup. I think we kind of mentioned that. So they always just want to keep reiterating that they don't want a relationship, so that's their backup. Although they're doing all this boyfriend ass shit, you doing all the girlfriend type things, but as soon as like they feel like you getting in the way of their fuckery, then they always gonna say, I told you I ain't want a relationship, I told you. They just wanted this backup. Just a backup plan.
Girl.
That's it.
Every single time.
Fuckboys are normally coddled by their mothers.
Oh God. They can do no wrong in their mother's eyes.
Which is most little boys, I think. Davey be doing some fuck ass shit. But he's my baby.
Oh boy.
He's my baby, and I know that he's going to be a good man to some woman, because he is he's an Aquarius like me. He has my same spirit and loving and just a lover. It's just gonna be like all the women are gonna be after him, so he might just not be. He's not gonna be mean enough to tell women no. That's gonna be his fuckboy quality, I know. Because he can have several girlfriends at one time.
God save us
Treating
all.
them all right.
God save us all.
Several at the same time.
Save
That's
them
gonna
all.
be his fuckboy quality. He's gonna be too mean to say no.
Oh boy.
And the girls are gonna be on him. I already know it. Every fucking where we go. Like I went to 3 stores yesterday. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, he's so cute, he's so cute. And he'd just be like, with his little snaggle teeth. I digress.
That's actually your child.
But yeah, they're normally coddled, normally mama's boys. Like their moms, see no wrong in anything they do. They weren't corrected as a child when they were doing things that could end up to them being little fuck boys. Yeah, they just don't expect any consequence from a woman just because their mother always let things slide.
Right.
That's definitely in the cards for a fuck boy.
That's where it starts. It starts in the home.
Right. It does.
All behaviors start in the home. Learn traits and all that.
I did have several boyfriends at once. David's just gonna have that fuckboy quality just because he's a sweet guy. He's not gonna treat nobody wrong though. He's not gonna be doing these weird things. But see, the thing is,
when I say a learned quality, like you said, you coddle him. You said yourself, and you just admitted that he be doing some fuck shit, and you hold him to how many consequences for it?
It just depends on the offense.
See what I'm saying? It's not every offense. It's depending on the offense. See, that's where it's gonna be fucked up.
Probably count on one hand how many times I beat that child.
Exactly. See my point? That's where I said it starts in the home. Well, she didn't hold me accountable for it, so who else can hold me accountable for it? My mama don't say something about it, then shit is fine.
I don't play with mistreating women, so he ain't never gonna get bad.
Well,
on that.
I'm not talking about that, but
you got some niggas' mamas who.
Oh no, trust me, I had an
precious ex fiance's mama.
You just gonna put everybody's shit out here today?
Met the new bitch.
Oh,
and didn't give a fuck. Like he's cheating on her, and she has your grandkids, and you gonna let him just bring a new bitch?
I already I've told you about my ex.
Wish. Oh, you did tell me about that.
About how his mama said, oh, you can have Demita, but you should also have other girlfriends so that you can So
what kind of woman is that? Did you want somebody having other girlfriends on you?
Oh well, she was very confused about what she wanted to be in life.
What she wanted to be?
Well, she went from when I first met her, she was very feminine towards the end of the relationship. She was, yeah, she.
I didn't know it was going that way. I'm like confused about what she wanted to be.
She was out here wearing my ex's clothes that I had bought him, but I digress.
Oh God, that's weird. You need to get up out of that. Anyway.
I did, bitch. I seen red every time I seen her, so I was like, this is not conducive to my lifestyle. I'm gonna end up in jail and she gonna end up in the grave. So
that is strange. But anyway, yes. So we gotta stop. I mean, I don't know if we can say stop coddling these boys, but it's certain things like you gotta think about.
There needs to be consequences.
Is going to create what he's gonna be when he gets older.
Just please think about the man that you dealt with. Please don't let your son become the man that you don't want to deal with.
I don't think that, my ex was not like coddled by his mom because he was the only child for like 7 years, so he had to have gotten all the love. So he just went into other life experiences which caused him to be how he is. But with my son, I think I am more lenient on him. And I do like show him so much affection so that he's never uncomfortable with it, because that's his dad's issue. He doesn't know how to accept love and affection from a woman. So I don't ever want Davian to be like that. That's why I'm always like all up on him, because I need him to be comfortable with it.
But I also need you to hold him accountable for some
He
stuff.
does get held accountable. He don't really do no super crazy offenses though.
And as you're saying this, you're smiling, trying not to laugh because goddamn.
But I'm trying to think of something terrible that he's done. I really honestly can't.
But the thing is, if you notice that your daughter sees that he's not being held accountable for everything,
he does not. Now, you
no.
my kids.
And but what I'm saying is that
one is not like the other.
No, they're not like the other. But I did witness this weekend when they were sitting up on the couch how he was sitting there for a while, and then she decided to do it, and then that's when you called it out.
No, I called her out because she's I don't like her being a follower.
I get that, but that's my thing.
You know he's wrong. Why would you do the same thing that he's wrong for?
But my thing is, you didn't call him out before that.
He wasn't really on top of the couch when I seen him though.
But that's what I'm
in the corner.
But that is what I'm getting at because
what?
No, sorry, I was just my job, girl, my job.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck?
Sorry.
Anywho, she was called out for a separate offense. Wasn't even sitting on the couch. It was for being a follower.
Oh no, I know that.
Don't do something that you know is wrong, because now you're both in trouble. Instead of him just being in trouble, now you're both in trouble because you know he ain't supposed to be doing that. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it as well. Like that don't make sense to me. Like don't be a follower.
I'm very aware.
And she needs that ingrained in her head because I'm not having a bad school year like I had last year.
Anyways, that is not today's topic.
Anyway, back to the fuck boys.
And we're going back to, you've already put
may fall in love with you, but will not fully commit himself with the excuse of I'm on my grind. I don't want any distractions. After I get to this place, then I'll be ready.
I know another person like that.
And I can honestly say that was a characteristic of my ex. Like he would always push off the marriage thing. Oh, I'm in school right now. When I finish with school, got your first degree. We still ain't married. Now you go back in school again. So how many school years did I have to go through until I get what I need, what I deserve? So that was a fuckboy quality of him. And he's still on that shit. So more power to whoever decides. Not decides, or let's just not even.
No, not today. That is a whole nother topic for a whole nother conversation.
So last thing is like this is the main red flag. Like y'all don't go on dates at all. It's like text messages. When we gonna chill? When I'm gonna see you? That's it. And then whenever you seeing them, y'all meeting up somebody's house.
Oh girl, every time
going down within 20 minutes, if that. So that's definitely the first red flag. I mean, there's so many red flags. We could probably go on and on, but I think we covered all the important ones. And it can be prevented. Like a lot of these girls, like all niggas is fuckboys, all niggas that, all niggas this.
No,
but
you just gotta realize who you
don't
dealing
pay
with.
attention. Like from the beginning, like your first interaction with me, because I'm too old for this shit. So your first interaction with me is going to have to be like, you need to be on your shit.
Oh,
because trust me, many have tried and failed at the first attempt because I'm not interested.
Oh, girl,
I
I have come to learn that you have to literally, I believe, and I take you at whatever your mouth says is what we're doing. You don't want a relationship? Okay, that's fine. Oh, you think I'm about to...
But if you also know that that's what you want, don't be okay with that. Because some women be like, oh, okay. They agree to it. But that's not really what you want.
Okay, see, there's a thing. There's like a little thin line. So I'm personally in the space of, I'm going to let you tell me what it is you want. And I'm going to let you dictate what this is. And when I say dictate, you don't want a relationship? Okay. So while I'm out here chilling, don't ask me what I'm doing. Because
we're not even talking. If I know that I'm looking for something.
Yeah, no. Personally, I'm not at the moment. I'm over here just woo sign trying to figure.
You ain't looking, but you ain't got time to waste.
Oh, girl, and I don't. I promise you that much. I walked up in the good old Jabbar's last night, and everybody was on their.
Girl, when I pulled up in that parking lot, a nigga was out there with a whole ass pit bull on a chain. I said, what the fuck? But that's not what we're talking about right now. That's a fuck boy. Who's in a club parking lot with a pit bull on a chain?
Hella parking lot pimping. But when everything's said and done, my thing is I'm smart enough to know who I'm dealing with. I'm gonna allow you to tell me what it is you want, and I'm already decided in there. Am I gonna deal with you? No. Okay, then I'm gonna carry on.
Though, too.
No, not every nigga. You can see and smell through the lies. If you have encountered enough fuckboys in your life, you know these characteristics. You sense them.
Oh, girl, let me tell you, every nigga.
Oh no, this is a guideline.
My kid's father was a fuck boy, but I didn't care because I was probably a fuck girl.
Ooh, y'all learned a whole lot this good old time today. But when everything is said and done, my thing is take everything at face value until you actually get to the meat of it. Mm-hmm. That's how I see it, because everybody can say, oh, I really like you. Okay, prove it. Oh, I really want to be with you. Okay, prove it. You will be taking those steps necessary to be with me. Point blank period. You will be taking those necessary steps to make a relationship. You would be communicating. You would be nurturing the relationship. I'm going to take everything at face value until you prove to me that that is what you want.
I don't even do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I literally have been in this space where it's like, okay, you say you like me, but you're not showing me that, so you're done. On to the next. Oh, you're doing the same thing. You're done. And chilling. Y'all can come in my life as you please, but niggas, don't act like I owe you anything because you already showed me you ain't shit. So if you ain't getting text back, you know why.
You ain't shit.
Specifically, stop hitting Star up about me in her DMs.
Yes.
Okay?
Don't be in my motherfucking inbox because you blocked. It's a reason why you're blocked, and she don't care if you love her because you don't. Now, let's go into the trash.
Sweet trash.
All right, trash real quick, because Demi got to go to work. So,
right.
So we know about the immigrants being held in detention centers all over, like Texas, Arizona, other places, and probably California too, like all those little border states or whatever.
Right.
We suspected that, when these kids, like, it's something that we mentioned on the podcast, I think, like, when these kids were being taken and they're being put in places and separated from their parents, we were like, what is going on? Like, we don't want kids to be sexually abused. Like, people are shitty people.
Right.
So, lo and behold, here in Arizona, at one of the detention centers, a little 6-year-old girl was sexually abused by an older teenage boy that was also in the detention center. And they had her sign a contract. 6 years old. A 6-year-old can sign a contract. This America is shitty as fuck. So the little 6-year-old was molested on June 4th. They contacted her father, who's an undocumented immigrant. He lives in California. They contacted him like 7 days later, and said that, we had her sign a contract, that she went through psychoeducation, and it described the incident as she reported abuse, and they explained to her that what good and bad touch was, in that they coached her to maintain appropriate boundaries with peers and the workers. She's 6 years old. What type? She don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So they end up telling her mom. She got reunited with her mom, and the mom said like she's going through PTSD. She said my daughter is still acting like she's in the detention center. She wakes up every day at 6 o'clock. She bathes, she eats, and she's acting like she's in a boot camp. This little girl is going to be traumatized for the rest of her life. And this is only one incident that we know about. Who fucking knows how many other little kids were touched and molested and God knows what done to them. Like, this is fucking shitty. Like, why would you even... Where are the people that's supposed to be looking? Y'all don't even give a fuck. Y'all just throw all the kids in a cage and just leave them there with no supervision. You got teenagers in areas with 6-year-olds.
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted.
God.
And this is all because of the Cheeto Puff and all those who thought this was a good idea.
If you voted for that nigga, if you even
You're
thought
trash.
about voting for that nigga,
You're
fuck
trash.
you, fuck your mama, fuck the horse she rode in on, fuck your grandmama,
Come
fuck
on, the horse she rode in on.
whoever. Fuck you all, because this is inhumane as fuck.
I feel like we just took a trip back to World War II.
Good God Almighty. Oh, now this little girl's fucked up for the rest of her motherfucking life, and all y'all gonna do is talk about her because she's already Hispanic, and you think that they're bad and they're criminals, and she just might be a criminal now because her motherfucking ass has gotten
She's traumatized.
molested.
She's traumatized, and she's gonna go through a whole lot of back and forth with her own self. And working with children myself, I've definitely...
And feeling like she did something wrong, or feeling like she's nothing but a sex object, which they start going into prostitution. I mean, it's shitty as fuck, and that's just trash, and we gotta go. So you know where to find us if you've been fucking listening. So
Damn.
we gotta go.
Well, you can find us where you find us. Facebook,
We be around.
Instagram. Continue to listen to us wherever you can find your podcast.
Yeah, iHeartRadio now.
Look
so
at there.
iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Stitcher. What else? I'm missing Podbean.
We everywhere.
That's everything?
And if it's
We
somewhere,
everywhere.
if you
You ain't
can't
never
find
there.
us, let us know. But with that being said, the moral to the story is don't be a fuckboy and fuck the Cheetos.
I like these Chipotle Ranch. I like the hot Cheetos.
5 stars.